the ex-con mom on the menu tonight. There's a Pornhub search for you. And I got some friends, I got some family here tonight, and they're all really nervous for me for some reason, as if like standing here in front of you all and talking is some big sort of deal. I don't know, I mean, I've had to stand in front of people and talk to them, and if they didn't like what I said, they sent me back to prison, so it's just, I don't care. You might look at me weird at Thriftway later, it's fine. I have to say, my biggest complaint about being a mom is actually my husband's biggest complaint, and really every husband's biggest complaint, which is no libido. And please understand, after a day of juggling work and kids, my husband will reach over to me. It's so lovingly and romantic and gentle, and I literally flinch. Because the last thing I need is someone else climbing me like a jungle gym. Just done. And, poor Chris, who's right there. Well, I love you, my darling. He lets me know in the most helpful, but also maybe the most passive-aggressive way possible. One day I just came home and found a whole bunch of vitamin supplements next to my sink in the bathroom. The maca root and the Alice mushroom and the ashwagandha and the ginseng. He basically threw the whole Asian street market at me. On one of the bottles, there was this slogan, I kid you not, that said, "Nourish your inner queen with feminine-focused beef organs." And I took it. I nourished that inner queen. And I don't know if it worked. I gotta say, there is only one thing that has reliably worked to make me horny again. And I'm sorry, Dad, you're here for this. I love you. Sleep. It is meditation.
Oh, yeah.
Meditation. I gotta say, there's something about just sitting down with nothing to do, no one to bother you, that makes you just feel so warm and tingly inside. And you start to think, in spite of yourself, what else could you be doing with this floor cushion? And I gotta say, it's really fucking awkward because I'm not doing this at home alone in my bedroom. No, this is a Sunday morning in a meditation hall full of 30 other people. And I'm starting to wonder, as I'm there, is this just me? Am I like the one pervert here in the room? Or are there 30 other people who are doing the exact same thing? All of us sitting here in our saintly lotus poses, thinking about humping floor cushions. There's a Pornhub search for you. There's this term that we use in meditation called monkey mind. And it's this idea that when you actually finally sit down with your thoughts, it's like a monkey that's just running around like crazy, throwing its shit everywhere, and that's what your mind is doing. But you know what monkeys are also really famous for? Ferociously masturbating in public. That is your brain, everybody. There's a lot of people out there who say that they can't meditate. I hear it all the time. People are like, "Oh, good for you, Amanda. You're meditating. Good for you." I can't do that. I can't sit still. I can't stop my thoughts. I like to point out to them that meditation is just being in the present moment, getting in touch with yourself, focusing on the task in hand, driving towards that promised bliss. So if you can masturbate, you can meditate, I promise. Thank you very much, everyone.